Alright guys, we are now at step number 9. We're close to the finish line of your process of buying a home. So what you're going to do now is get ready for closing. A couple of different ways to do that is your lender will probably require updated bank statements, updated check stubs, just to make sure that your income hasn't changed from the time that you first qualified for the loan and wanted a contract to today. Now, of course, during COVID, that really threw a stick in a lot of people's plans because many people were laid off or lost their plans. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen to you and you are still in same condition as you were then, credit-wise and employment-wise. What you're going to do next is you're going to schedule a walkthrough of the property prior to closing. Now that is something I strongly recommend of any buyers because it definitely makes sure that you can see the buyer and that the property is still in the same condition that it was in prior and when you made the offer. So we know a lot of times when you are moving out, sometimes a carpet can get damaged or, roof can get damaged. Anything can happen to the property between start to finish. So it's always a good idea to make sure you do a walkthrough of the property prior to closing to make sure in the same condition that it's in right now. Another good reason to do this a couple days before closing is if for some reason you have negotiated any inspection items that needed to be taken care of or repaired prior to closing. That's also your opportunity as a buyer to make sure that those items were done and taken care of as they were supposed to. If for some reason they aren't, definitely consult with your realtor and they'll give you some steps of what you guys can do to make sure those items get addressed prior to closing. So the next thing that you will do as far as your lender is you will get a new estimate and have to sign a disclosure of this. I agree that this is what my payment's going to be and I fully understand it, and you'll sign another copy of that again at closing. But definitely make sure that you are doing a walkthrough, like I said, and make sure that you look and make sure that the house is in the same condition that it was in. So that is step number 9 in the home buying process, is doing a final walkthrough and getting updated loan docs from your lender and updated income documents to your lender.